Good afternoon, gamers. How's it going? I'm Odin. Welcome on into Retro Spack. Why does this seem so quiet? This is so quiet. I think it's because we were playing Shrek. And I guess the intro's kind of quiet, too. And as soon as I say that, I'm like, it's way too loud now. Alright, future Odin, make note of volume levels. Anyway, welcome on back to... the yelling attacks are too loud to handle. Welcome in Bobo, Phantom Wario. Welcome in Wolf Kaminari. We're back to Pokemon trading card game after our brief... I don't want to say that. Shrek intermission. I was trying to put Shrek into the word intermission. Every outcome of it sounded awful. So I did not go with it. My battery's replaced. Yay, so we can save the game and stuff now. My deck is slightly different than last time I played this. We got a Butterfree now. So now we can use the Caterpie line. I ditched this last time, so we didn't really do that. I also have a decent amount of Nidorino. So I'm kind of rocking these guys right now. Tangela I probably don't even need. I do start with a Hitmonchan, so I do have one. So this is kind of my, like, tech option here. These, fighting types here. They were better than the water types and the one fire type the game started with me with, so that's bad. I also got energy removal, which I did not have last time. And I have 3 bills. I think I only had 1 before, so... I feel like we're in a lot better shape. But here we go. We're gonna fight Ryan here, because we haven't taken him on yet. I don't think I've mentioned this, but every club has 3 regular members and a leader. The club master, right? That sounds right. So that's something to look forward to. Oh, it seems too loud now. I think it's just my game. I think it's fine. I will say, man, does this run way faster on a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance SP, what I was playing it on, than on original Game Boy. Because this is the Super Game Boy, which basically has the same power as the as like an original Game Boy, and man, it just does not run nearly as well as the Game Boy Color. Just so much faster. I was able to get ahead just like so much easier when I was catching up. Like, it took me like an hour, right, to get through this before, and it took like I think I did all this in like 20-30 minutes tops, like just like half the amount of time. Also probably didn't help that I wasn't narrating everything, of course. Something interesting to note is that he's got Hitmonchan, which is real bad for us because Hitmonchan rules and is going to wreck our face. Now, we do have, we can start building up Nidoran on the bench here, which is good. I could also play this energy removal. I'm a little afraid to, but I guess we will. This match is only 3 prizes, I guess, as opposed to 4. If you've ever played the actual trading card game, you'll know that every duel you play is a 6-prize match. But in the video game here, they want to speed it up a little bit. So, matches with regular opponents vary from 2 to 4. Most are 4. You got a few 3. I think there's like 1, 2. Let's play Diglett. Alright, let's build up Nidoran. We need like 1 more energy for Nidoran, and we'll be good for Nidorino. It's not looking too hot for us with, you know, we could do a bold play here. I think we're gonna do it. And we're gonna put in Nidoran male, and we're just gonna go for the Horn Hazard here and not get it, because that would have knocked out Hitmonchan there. Nidoran can take a hit, so he'll be okay. The only thing I'm a little worried about is that benched Hitmonchan might be ready to... No, it's not really ready to go, but... Man, we need some energies for sure. The lacking part of this deck is I don't really have any energy searching. I don't really have any searching at all. And because it's dual type, I'm kind of at the mercy of random draws as opposed to, you know, a little more stability in the deck. So it is unfortunate, man. This is really unfortunate. So what I'm going to have to do now is evolve, or else I'm going to die in the next... Actually, I might die anyway, honestly. If he plays another energy. I think he needs another fighting energy. So let's see if he has that or not. No, he only had a water energy, so we're safe for now. Also, King Kienzin, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, Defender is potentially good. Man, we are hurting here. We just need any energy. Literally any energy right now. And if he gets a fighting energy, we're done for, because he's gonna do enough damage to knock us out, so... Oh, he didn't do anything. Alright, he just played a Sandshrew. Alright, there we go. Oh. Now, unfortunately, I don't think this really matters, because I'm gonna die anyway. But hopefully, if I can at least get one heads here, we'll get some sort of decent card here. Like Prof Oak or something. Butterfree is truly awful. That is not a great one to get right now. I think I've lost, honestly. I don't really think there's any coming back from this. This is kind of an example of how good Hitmonchan is. It's got 70 health. It can do 20 damage off the get-go. It's just kind of busted. It's not fair at all. Naturally, there's my grass energy. It's a little too late for this, you know. But yeah, Hitmonchan is just literally just too good for this game. Scyther is also very good. I used that last time. It has a fighting resistance, which is pretty much Hitmonchan's downfall. Any Pokemon that has a fighting resistance. And then you also have Electabuzz that is weak to fighting. So pretty much the trifecta of cards there. Man, this is truly awful. I don't think there's anything I can do. I'm kind of tempted just to lose at this point. Which is fine. We're just going to move on. I don't have to defeat every opponent. We might come back later when I have a better deck. Apparently Ryan is the true master of the Rock Club. You know, every club I feel like has like a sleeper opponent. Maybe I'm lying, but definitely the sleeper opponent here is Ryan. Because we got some bad luck. He got 2 Hitmonchans off the get-go. I don't know what is in his deck, but I guarantee it's probably 2 Hitmonchans. I guarantee it's not more. I think we just got really unlucky, so... Now, there is stuff in between... I don't know why am I even saving it, I don't know. There's stuff in between, like in these like little lobbies, that allow you to like access... Did I get this booster? Yeah, I did. There's some of these lobbies that like give you access to some other cards and whatnot, some different interactions. I don't think there's anything in the challenge hall right now, so we won't worry about it. And I think I think Ishihara is here because now we know he exists. And I think if you come back to him with like a Clefable, he'll trade you. No, eventually he will. Clefable's like one of the rarest cards in this game. Naturally, it's the first card he wants. I don't know what they're really thinking with that one, but alright. Alright, let's check out the Fire Club here. Lad will do something when we have a bunch of fire, or just energy cards in general. Wait, do I want to check out the Fire Club? No, I don't want to do this yet. I want to go to the, I think it's the Electric, or Lightning Club. You know it's called lightning energies in this, is it's not electric. It's interesting to note. Alright, I don't think... Do we have an Electabuzz? Oh, I guess we do. Alright, well we got the promo Electabuzz, which is definitely way worse than the one we just traded, but this is one of those things I was talking about. This card was included with the Pokemon the first movie as one of the promos for it. But yeah, we're gonna check out this Lightning Club here first. Probably not going to face against her first. Because she has Flying Pikachu in her deck, who is resistant against fighting, which I do not want to deal with right now. But this opponent here, I'm pretty sure has lots of stuff weak to fighting. We have Grass as well. Grass is kind of our whatever right now. Even though we start with Bulbasaur and friends, fighting seems to be our better option. I probably should put more fighting energies in my deck, but I have not done that. Oh, you know what I just realized? I don't have animations on at all. I gotta put those back on. I did that so I could catch up, but oh well. Remind me to turn them on after this duel here. I'm real bad about that. It's not that I don't want them on. It's just I forgot. That's all it is. Just genuinely forgot. I was like, why is everything going kind of fast? Probably that's why. I will say this is going a little faster than last time I streamed this, but it's definitely noticeable that it's not the same for sure. All right, let's have a chop here, and I can't attack because tail wag, so I can't do anything. I was very happy to get my battery replaced for this. This is my childhood copy of Pokemon trading card game. I really like this game a lot. What's the retreat cost of Tangela? Is it 2? Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually attach a grass energy and retreat. I know it's a lot, but we're gonna do that so that we get the super effective damage knockout against Eevee here. I think that's the right play. Oh man, Electabuzz. Yeah, Electabuzz is brutal. Hopefully we can do something to it before it can really mess us up. Oh man, it paralyzed us. That's very bad. So, here's the thing that really sucks about Electabuzz. It only requires 2 energies to do 40 damage, which is insane. I don't know if you noticed, I only have 40 health left. And I'm paralyzed, so I can't do anything. Man, this is really bad. Alright, we're gonna have to use a potion. Just on the off chance. Now, I really, really need Electabuzz to flip a tails. I also really needed not to be paralyzed. That's unfortunate. Hopefully he'll play dumb and attach a lightning energy to his bench Pokemon or something. Or he didn't even have one, so that's even better. Alright, awesome. Classic Odin, always leaving those animations off. Classic Pixel, always pointing out my faults. Pixie hates. Now, Diglett's going to be really good, because Diglett's actually resistant to electric. And it can do some pretty decent damage, too. Well, come on in, Pixie. I know. So, yeah, Diglett's going to be pretty good for this, provided I could actually get some, what's it called? I don't know what I'm talking about. Energies. I'm not getting any energies, so maybe we just need more energies in my deck. I don't know. We're going to put the potion on Machop here, so I can survive another turn. I can't do anything. I'm not getting anything I need. I guess the main problem with my deck right now is I have it built like it's like a standard Pokemon deck that I would normally build, but I don't have any draw. I don't have enough. The trainers that I have are not great for like what I need. So I might want to invest in more energies and possibly less Pokemon, because I'm not really getting anything. I kind of have too many lines in it right now. There's not much I can really do about that, though. Man, Zapdos, oh, Zapdos is awful. Zapdos is resistant to fighting. This Pokemon blows. I mean, it's very good against us, but I can't do anything. I need, you know, something, but I can't do anything to it, like, at all. I can switch out, but it's not really gonna get me anywhere, unfortunately. Oh, man. Well, we're in this for the long haul here. I need some grass energies. I also need Zapdos to get, like, really unlucky. Oh, Gust of Wind. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Because now we can get a knockout on Voltorb and hopefully get something decent here. I was like, why'd that look so weird? Because the animations are off. Yeah, I need, like, a Professor Oak or something. I need something good for my prize here. A fighting energy is something, I suppose. It's not really what I want. And what we really need is if Zapdos does attack us to flip tails, because it'll do damage to itself. But Zapdos is about to wreck us really bad. And I don't have Dugtrio, so even if I build up Diglett, it's not going to matter. It's still going to knock it out, because it's still only got 30 health. Oh boy! This is, man, we're not going to be able to defeat anything. Bulbasaur deck sucks. I have to do something. I have an Reno. I mean, I could build that up, I guess. But that's still only 50 damage. It's still not enough. I do have plus powers. I guess we're gonna have to build up, like, Nidoran and pretty much just hope and pray for some energies. The game's just not getting us any. I could use 2 plus powers right now and do 10 whole damage. But I don't think there's really a point. Alright, Professor Oak. This is exactly what we need right now. The only problem is that I'm gonna lose my plus power, so I should use them. I may as well use them and get some damage in. There's no reason not to, but I'm about to ditch right now, so yeah, I think that's the play. Prof Oak is like one of the best trainers in the game. You discard your hand, draw 7, so it's great to reset. I got a Defender now. That won't mean anything, because 60 minus 20 is 40, which is the amount of health that I have, so that won't mean a thing. So I'm not really worried about Defender. Alright, we are building up. The unfortunate part is... Oh, it's not even attacking? Interesting. Oh wait, it needs 4 to attack. I forgot. It can use Thunderbolt, which I really hope it does. It probably will use Thunder. But Thunderbolt discards all of its energies to do 100. Thunder does 60, but it's a coin flip to deal damage to itself. Hey, Stardev, welcome on in. Alright, I think that's all. I think we only need 2 grass energies for Nidorino. I think it's got 2 colorless, yes. Nidorino is a great Pokemon for a double colorless deck. And I mean, double colorless energies are amazing because they count as 2 energies. They're both colorless, but lots of Pokemon can benefit from that. Nidorino being one of them. So, alright. I'm like really afraid right now because I'm gonna probably build up my Nidorino here, and then it may just attach another electric energy and knock me out. Which is really unfortunate, but I gotta do something. So this really sucks, I gotta be honest. But do I do a Defender in case he uses Thunder? I guess so. I guess force him to have to discard all that energy. Oh man, all this just to do 50 damage. Orange Drill looks really cool too. I wish I didn't turn off the animations, but oh well. Please don't have electric energy. Oh my goodness. We win. We made it, guys. Zapdos was the boss of this duel, but we made it past. We won. Oh my goodness, that could have been awful. I don't know if the AI was just like choking, decided not to play any electric energies or something, but we got some lucky. Alright, what do we get? Coliseum. Coliseum's a good booster because it can have like bills and stuff in it. It can have like some good trainers. Oh, Chansey, amazing Pokemon. Okay, Chansey here, 120 health, alright? So like insane. Resistant to psychics. It has a resistance too. Are you kidding me? And it has 1 retreat cost. And it's, again, another great double colorless Pokemon, because with 2 energies, you can just prevent all damage done to you. And Double Edge, you know, it does a lot of damage. It's useful in a pinch, but Chansey is like a great stall Pokemon. Another Nidorino. I don't know if I really need that. Pokeball could be useful. So. Alright, Magneton. I mean, I probably won't use that, but alright. Like, not right now. Another Nidorino. Alright. Another Machop. You'll notice I keep getting energies of the respective club. I think that's always the case. Like, you will always, if you're in the Lightning Club, you're gonna get Lightning cards. Alright, so... I have quite a few, like... Honestly, I have quite a few energies. I think I'm gonna ditch Clefairy Doll for Chansey. I think Chansey is a better option for stalling than Clefairy Doll. I'd rather have that Pokemon than anything. Switch is good. I don't really hate my trainers right now. I just wish I had more, I think. Pokeball is good because it's a search, so we need that. I need Energy Search so badly. But yeah, I need cards that can go through the deck. So, I have 1 Machop. I got it. I've gotten it both duels, I'm pretty sure. Alright, yeah, we'll rock another Machop. Fighting Pokemon are our friends for this club, for sure. Probably will ditch a line here. I don't know how good Nidoran... I know it won us the duel, but I truly don't know how good it is for this with its steep energy cost. We don't have double colorless. You know, it took us so much effort to build it up, so I probably will ditch Nidoran for the time being. I know we have 2, like, full evolutions here, but I think it could be okay. 1 Ivysaur is a bit rough, though. Maybe I should ditch this in favor of the Nidoran line, honestly. As much as Bulbasaur and Friends, I think, might not be worth it right now for a more stable deck. And the good news is that Nidorino can capitalize off of the colorless energies. Butterfree doesn't really. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I have fighting energies, at least I can attach it to Nidorino, no problem. Tangela can too. So, it's good to have that. Caterpie, the Caterpie line is honestly kind of bad in this deck. I don't know if I really have anything that is great to pair with it, though. I guess I could just ditch it like, for a colorless option? Do I have anything decent? I have 1 Persian. I got Lickitung! Lickitung, Tauros, Nidoran, Machop, Shelter, Porygon, Hitmonchan. We could just put a bunch of colorless Pokemon in instead. Honestly, probably a better option. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. So what are we rocking? Nidorans and Tangela. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna put in a bunch of colorless. Kangaskhan's good, Tauros is good, Lickitung's good. Ooh, I could do the wave. You know what? Let's do that. Okay, I like that. We definitely want more fighting than grass now, because we really only have Nidoran. So Nidorino only needs 2 grass, Tangela only needs 2 grass. So we'll probably knock this down to maybe 9. That up to 12, maybe. That might be okay. This is insane. Just having 1 of each. What are we gonna get? Who knows? Who will be good? We definitely need double colorless energies. That is... Alright. We need to change the name of this because it's definitely no longer Bulbasaur and Friends. It's definitely now... It's definitely now Nidoran. And Friends. It kind of changed, okay? Nidoran kind of took over the deck. All right, he kind of took over the deck. All right, let's fight Nicholas here. We got Buddy Bro. Welcome on in. How's it go? Yeah, TCG before Pocket and before the weird other apps that they've made. He's got the Boom Boom self-destruct deck, so his deck is all about attacking the bench. I think he has fighting in his deck too. Maybe not. It looks like grass. Okay. I guess he has like. I think all of his Pokemon have self-destruct probably. So. All right. Hopefully I'm explaining it enough. If you need any clarification on anything, I'm happy to, you know, say some stuff. Let's start with Diglett here. Diglett's a good option. Nidoran. Remember how I was gonna get rid of Nidoran and we ran it back. We ran it back. We Nidoran it back. Stupid. I know. So the interesting thing is we actually can't do anything. We can't fight the Club Master until we beat all the opponents here. So unlike the Rock Club where you can just go up to the leader. All right, here's Coughing. Coughing's really annoying. With 2 grass, he does 10 damage, and if that weren't enough, when he flips a coin, it is guaranteed to do something to you, which is very awful. So it is not fun. So what we are going to do is we are going to energy remove that grass energy and hopefully give us an opportunity to do something before that happens. All right, so I'm going to go Diglett here. Now, I have Nidoran and Nidorino, but you cannot evolve on your first turn. Like, the first turn basically counts as the Pokemon being played that turn. So, I'm going to hold off on Oak. I'm going to see if I can get Bill to do something here for us. Nidoran and Switch, I got to be honest, probably 2 of the most worthless things I could have got there. Because Diglett has a free retreat cost. That would have been bad if Coughing had confused us. Because then we could have used Switch to, like, get out of there. But it's okay. And it looks like he's just going into Geodude. He does have fighting, so he has Electric Grass and Fighting energies in this deck. That's very good for us, because having 3 types is, like, kind of rough. You can do it, for sure, but it's a little tough to get, like, the actual cards you want, right? So, it's not fantastic. Alright, we are gonna Professor Oak here, just to build up our resources here and hopefully get some decent cards. So, we got another Bill. Yeah, we'll play that, why not? Hopefully he doesn't have, like, Lass or something. I don't think he does. Probably does not. We got Plus Power, we got Defender. So I can actually knock him out right now with Plus Power, so let's do that. Plus Power, fantastic resource. Do 10 extra damage. Usually, in this game, the max health anything can have is 120, and that's shared by Charizard and Chansey. You don't really see that too often. So 10 extra damage is great in a game where Pokemon HP ranges between typically 30 to like 80. You know, you got your hundreds, some 90s. But yeah, it's fantastic. Do we have Jigglypuff right now? Yeah, we do. So Jigglypuff rules, and Wigglytuff is actually even better. It has an attack called Do the Wave, and what this attack does is you do 10 damage plus 10 more for each of your bench Pokemon, and you can have up to 5 bench, so you can do 60 damage with 3 energies. Very, very good Pokemon. I also have more than enough. You know what? We're going to Defender just in case. But yeah, we have more than enough Pokemon on the bench to kind of start taking advantage of this. So let's build up our bench. Let's play another Diglett because it's got free retreat cost in case we need to run away or something. But yeah, let's build up Wigglytuff just in case. We're in a pretty decent position right now, but I don't want to, you know, get ahead of myself. Hopefully, if he has an energy, he attaches it to this Geodude. He did not. But you see what I mean? We're playing 3 types, and you're playing with, like, 3 different Pokemon, like, energies. Like, it's just so tough. Geodude needs a fighting energy. So, it's a little rough to be doing that. The starter decks all do that for some reason. I guess they just really want you to have a hard time at the beginning. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just not, like, viable in most scenarios. Of course, I played that Fighting Energy and I got Dugtrio, which would have been nice to evolve to. But okay, it's fine. It's fine. Hopefully I just get any energy. Grass or Fighting is fine. So, that's good. And he has no Pokemon on his bench. You know, we can evolve to Dugtrio. You know, it's looking pretty good. I did mess with my deck a little bit. I was like, wait, I did, right? Yeah, I did. I put like Chansey and weird. You're right. We ditched Bulbasaur. We ditched Caterpie. The 3 evolution lines, like so you have your basic, which is like Bulbasaur. Stage 1 is Ivysaur. Stage 2, Venusaur. You know, they're good. They're very strong Pokemon, but you kind of need to have resources to back it up. And having multiple of those evolution lines can be difficult, so without any kind of draw. We got another Chansey. That is fantastic. I'm kind of afraid to, like, put too many Chanseys in, because they do cost a lot of energy. Now, thankfully, they can retreat real easily. There's Raichu. That's fun. There's a Switch. Switch is very good, too. Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna go fight probably the boss for us, which is gonna be this Pikachu deck. So, here's hoping it goes well. I think we're probably gonna ditch probably Kangaskhan for another Chansey. Kangaskhan is fine, but I would rather the just health and just stalling potential, because Kangaskhan has like 3 retreat costs, where Chansey's only 1. I like Tauros. Tauros is fine. Lickitung is fine, too. Very good Pokemon, actually. Do I want to put this Switch in, or this Pokeball? Probably not. I don't have enough draw to really mess with this right now. Alright, but here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. I guess I should show you. If we try to talk to this guy, he's like, I'm busy! Duel somebody else! Alright, so yeah, we have to play all these opponents and win. And then we can duel the club champ. The champ! Like John Cena. He's not the champ, but, you know, the champ is here. The champ is a bad guy. Alright, so I have grass energies to start. I do have Tauros. Tauros is a great option. I'm gonna start with Tauros. I like that start. I could start with Nidoran. Did we already flip to see who goes first? I can't remember if you do that. No, that's right now. I guess if you knew who went first, it would decide who you, like, played, right? I think in Pocket you do, though. This isn't Pocket. Alright, here's Pikachu. 1 damage for 1 colorless, 30 for an electric and a colorless. It's like Electabuzz, but it doesn't have the bonus damage, and it's way weaker too. It's like a budget Electabuzz, but it can evolve, obviously. It's alright. It's, you know, it's an early game. But yeah, we're gonna build up Tauros here. Even though I do have Nidorino and I could build up Nidoran on the bench, I'm just gonna build up Tauros. And I'm not even going to put a defender. If Pikachu wants to do, you know, 10 damage to me, that's fine. Tauros does have a mechanic where one of its attacks does extra damage. Yeah, Tauros can. Oh, I still have not put the animations on. We're never going to. This is gonna be the animationless video here. We're gonna put a fighting energy here. Anyway, Tauros, yeah, its mechanic, Rampage. You do 10 extra damage per damage counter on it, but it can possibly confuse itself. So it's not necessarily bad that it's taking damage. We just gotta be careful not to take too much, obviously. Alright, but we can use Stomp. Hopefully we get heads. We did not. Because if we would have gotten heads and it would have done damage to itself with Thunder Jolt, then it would have knocked itself out. I don't know if it will do this, but... Yeah, Pikachu is definitely one of the most classic cards, for sure. I'm sure that's what you were talking about, Kingo. But yeah, it's a staple. It's a classic. Is it great? No, but it's like one of the starters, right? So it's Pikachu. You know, people love Pikachu for good reason. You know. Alright, it's building up Flying Pikachu, which I'm just not a fan of. And by not a fan of, I mean like it's really annoying. I really should have put another energy, or maybe saved it for Tauros. Because I may need to use Rampage to knock out Flying Pikachu in one go. Because we do not want to let Flying Pikachu build up to Fly. Because Fly is a disastrous attack, which can do 30 damage, and it can potentially protect itself from all attacks if it gets heads. So, it only has 40 health, so it's not very strong. Like, we can knock it out pretty easy, but yeah, it's a little scary. It seems to be building up one on the bench here. Do I don't think this deck probably has a double colorless, so you know what? I'm gonna hold off on playing this energy. And because here's the thing, I really don't want to confuse myself. I could just straight up knock it out with. I could just knock it out with Rampage right now. Or I could just go for the heads with Stomp and not take the confusion chance. We're gonna try that. We're gonna try this. Man. Did not! I should have went for it! Ah! Well, a good thing, because I would have gotten Tails there, I'm pretty sure, so I would have been confused. And now I'm paralyzed, so this is even worse. So this is bad. Yo, what up, Sizz? Welcome on in. Alright, well, now we definitely want to build up Nidorino. This is really bad. Especially because it's building up its bench now, too. Alright, we'll put the Defender on Tauros here. And just hope that it, you know, doesn't get heads again. Because that's kind of the most annoying thing with paralysis Pokemon is this. Is you can't do anything. It's really, really annoying. I can't retreat. I'm stuck. So let's play a Pokeball here. Oh, there we go. All right, what do I want? What would be a good Pokemon? I'm thinking Diglett because we have Dugtrio. It's probably a good option. Yeah. Also, Diglett has free retreat cost, so if I can potentially get out of this scenario. You know, if we have to, like, if I have, like, a Switch or something, we could be okay. Not a Switch, too. Way too expensive. But, you know, if I get a little lucky here with, if we get a Switch, then I can, Oh, man. Heart of the freaking cards here. Although, I gotta be honest, like, this is great and all, but I think, you know what, hold on. What's Tauros retreat cost? 2, right? Yeah, I'm gonna switch into Diglett to stall, because these Pokemon can't do anything to me. 30 damage is nothing. Yeah, none of them can do anything to me. Surfing Pikachu, interesting to note, needs water energies to attack, but because it is an electric Pokemon, it does electric damage. So if you're weak to lightning, you take double. You can just put it in a water deck if you want, because it uses that kind of energy. So if you want like an option of having that, it's neat. I don't really know. There's not really many Pokemon in the game like that. At least not in this generation. There's a couple of Pokemon that have other energy attacks, but they're not fun like that. But Flying Pikachu is kind of annoying right now because we can't do anything to it with Diglett. This is kind of just a stall right now. It can paralyze us, I guess. But that's really about it. So, like, it can paralyze us. That's fine. But it's not going to do any damage. We're resistant, so. When you made your deck on Switch, kept sending the Mason emails to get the cards for Ishihara for surfing and flying, since they fit your deck theme. Of course, Clefable did too, so you know. Well, you know. Okay. So, I think the play here right now is to build up for Nidorino. Because it's more consistent damage. 50 damage is a lot to Pikachu. So hopefully it doesn't have any Raichus or anything. Even if it does, Raichu I think needs a lot of energy anyway, so it's fine. I think Agility needs like 3 energies and its Thunder attack is 4, so. But yeah, Nidorino can take all these Pokemon down. I just need, well, 1, to stop being paralyzed, and 2, I need another energy. Because, yes, I can use Nidorino right now. Like, 100% I can. This is so stupid. I keep getting paralyzed, guys. This is a bad 50-50 luck. The only thing is, Nidorino only has double kick right now. I need another energy to access Horn Drill. So, it was themed around mascot type Pokemon. That's fun. That'd be a real fun deck to use. Okay, I use Fly, which, like, whatever. It really doesn't mean anything, because we still can't take any damage from Flying Pikachu. I'm still not getting anything I can use right now. This is really, really unfortunate. I'm like half tempted to put anything in just to knock out this Flying Pikachu and maybe get an energy. But I don't want to put Tauros in. Where are all of my energies? I have 21 energies in this deck or something like that. And I've played like 3 of them. So I don't know what's going on here, but this is pretty bad luck. Also, Fly can't do damage to me, but also the Flying Pikachu is just immune next turn. I think he's flipped like 4 heads in a row. Let's see here. I have 5 energies in play. What's in my discard pile? 5. I have like I'm missing, there's like 16 energies. Like there's like almost a 50% chance of me drawing an energy right now. They're probably all prizes. Come on, Bill, come on. Anything. Oh my goodness. Come on. Ah. This sucks. It's insane. They're just building up their Pokemon. Alright. Sure. I'm pretty sure I have less cards. I'm gonna get decked out. Oh no, I don't, oddly enough. Gust of Wind. That's something, actually. I really want to knock out this Flying Pikachu. Like, this is so stupid. See, this is what's bad when you don't have draw cards, you don't have energy search. Like, oh, how are you getting this lucky? Like, this is like the 5th heads in a row. All right, finally. All right, you're done. You're dead. That's it. Game over. Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm like so afraid. Like, I refuse to use Gust of Wind on this thing because it will keep getting heads with Fly, and I'll put Nidorino in, and we will lose. Count them. Just count them. Count the heads for me. Just count them. How many are we on? How many turns are we on? Professor Oak, how many turns are we on? This is crazy. I can't believe this. Okay, we have to do something here. Alright. We're gonna have to Gust of Wind. We're gonna take out this Pikachu here. Because it's got 2 energies on it. Plus power is going away. What do I have on my bench here? It's full. Can I evolve anything? I can evolve this Diglett. Wait, hold on. Does Doug Trio have free retreat cost? I want to say no. No, it has 2. Yeah. Yeah, animations are still off. Yeah, I've already mentioned. Yeah, I keep forgetting to put them on. Alright. Profolk. Give me all those cards. Alright, was there a point to doing this? I don't know. Maybe. We got grass energies now. So we can build up Tangela. I don't know. Alright, Nidorino! Horn Drill! Yay, we took our second prize! We're like halfway through each deck! What is happening? Oh my goodness, it put in this monster again. Oh, this is why I didn't want to do this. This is why I didn't want to do this. I like how I literally knocked out that Pokemon, and it's like, alright, I'm putting everything on the bench now. Oh, yes, let's go. Oh, Fly doesn't even work if it gets Tails? Oh, I didn't realize it straight up failed. Oh, wow, okay. I thought it was like agility. Oh, Fly blows. Okay. I mean, it's great if you keep getting heads every turn. I guess it's really good. This is so stupid. Hate this game. Why am I playing this? Who talked me into this? Alright. Another Pokemon somehow. I think this Pikachu has 6 health, or yeah, it does, or 60, but... Fine, whatever. Knock me out. Also, this card definitely functions differently than the real one. Because in the actual... oh, we can win, right? Do I have a switch? Oh yeah, we can win. So guys, this is what we call strategy. We use the switch into Tauros, and then we just brutally hurt this Pikachu. I don't care if I'm confused. Whatever. 70 damage. Get out of here. But yeah, this Pikachu is another one of those Pokemon the First Movie tie-in cards. But the one that was from that had 2 different attacks. One that drew 2 energies from the discard onto it, which is really nice. And then Thunderbolt does like 50 damage and you like remove all your energies. But whatever. Also, the Pikachu opponent does not give you a Coliseum booster that has Pikachu on it. Huh? Alright, sure. Alright, we got Fossil Zapdos, which is, I think, kind of fun. I don't know if it's really great, but it's kind of fun. This is Game Boy Jolteon, right? We need some double colorless. Oh, another Persian. We could rock Persian now. So, that is an option. Also, we got Psychic Energy, so I guess I just lied about the whole electric energy thing, or lightning energy. Let's go! Yes! We got one. Even 1 is good enough. Alright, we want 4. But, like, you know, we got more of the Game Boy evolutions here. Game Boy, by the way, they were made for this game. That's what that GB symbol is there. If we go to, like, another Pokemon, like Electrode, you'll see that symbol there. That's the Jungle expansion. So this game has base set, which does not have a symbol. Like this Meowth, for Meowth's Jungle? No, it's not. Really? Okay, Vulpix is in. But yeah, so base set is Vulpix here. Then you got Jungle. You got Fossil. Is there any fossils here? Doesn't look like it. And then Game Boy is like for this. So, but yeah, every expansion since the base set has had some sort of symbol, so it's kind of fun. Yeah, the evolutions are fun because, you know, you can just put double colorless in the decks, so it's fun. Animations, yes! We will do that. I was gonna forget again, absolutely. Maybe I wouldn't have. Are they on? Alright, they're on. Thanks, Kingo. Alright, so every card in Pokemon, you can put up to 4 of a card that has the same name. So you'll notice that we have 2 different types of Pikachu cards. we can't put in 4 of this and then some of this. Like, we can only put 2 and 2, for instance, or 3 and 1. So any card that shares a name, you cannot put in. There are some later cards that are like Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. That doesn't count as a Pikachu. That's Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. It's a completely different card. Anyway, the reason I'm saying that is because energy cards, you can put an unlimited amount in your deck, except only basic energies, which is Grass, Fire, Water, Lightning, Fighting, Psychic. Double Colorless is a special energy, so you can only put 4 in a deck. But even 1 is good. I would rather have more, obviously, but I will gladly take, 1 for sure. I don't think we really got any good trainers. I will probably just ditch a grass energy. And I could rock Persian. That could be a fun tech option, honestly. Especially because now that I have double colorless, it could be fun. It has no retreat cost, interestingly. So it kind of like a fun little theme in this deck. It could be something I run. We really want stuff resistant to electric, which is like ground types and rock types and stuff. But why have that when you can just run Machop and Hitmonchan? Could run Rhyhorn, I guess. Rhyhorn is actually probably a good option, only because it's got a little more health, and it has a double colorless option, and it's resistant to electric. Kind of a weird choice to run that over. I mean, no, I'm not gonna run that. Not without more double colorless in my deck. Was I really thinking about ditching Machop and Hitmonchan for Rhyhorn? What's wrong with me? All right, let's duel Isaac. Isaac. All right. But yeah, he's got the electric deck. I'm pretty sure his is also a self-destruct deck, which is kind of weird that there's 2 opponents that have this. But whatever. All right, it looks like this is gonna be like the same duel as last time. Starting off with Diglett, probably building up Nidorino. I could go the Chansey play, but again, Diglett is very nice. Because it's got that electric resistance. Now, just because, this is the Electric Club or Lightning Club, they might not have just those Pokemon. For instance, they got Kangaskhan, right? So, now weak to fighting, which is nice. I'm glad. That's great. But he does have, this very scary Electabuzz, which is less scary against Diglett. We could build up for Dugtrio, which might not be a bad idea either. But hey, we can turn 1 Dig and get some damage in here, which is real nice. I probably will just lean into Dugtrio, considering I have it, and I almost have enough energies to get it online, which is really good. Because realistically, I can, with a plus power, I can one-shot it with Slash, which is real nice. Fighting is perfect. That is a based draw right there, because now I can do all bunch of damage with Mud Slap. I was gonna do a big 60. Okay, this is going swimmingly, much better than the last duel. What's hilarious is I couldn't really do anything last time, because I just did not have the energies for Dugtrio. Because if I would have evolved, then those Thunder Shocks, eventually I would have been at the point where it would have been fine. I could just evolved, got rid of paralysis, and knocked out Flying Pikachu with Slash. Because even though Flying Pikachu is resistant to fighting, it only had 10 health left, so this would have been enough. Slash would have knocked it out. Okay. If I get another fighting energy, I think we really have this in the bag, because I can use Earthquake, which is a tad unnecessary. Maybe I shouldn't even evolved yet, just because I could have healed paralysis by evolving. Okay, we're good. Yeah, this is very good right now. Also, it's so weird to me that Diglett and Dugtrio know Scratch and Slash. I don't really understand I mean, it's a video game, but like also, isn't it kind of weird, guys? What is happening? Like I want to know. You know what? I should have built up. That's fine. If I really need anything, I can just if I really need anything, I can just what am I trying to say? I can just play Diglett down. So yeah, what's going on with it? I don't know. Maybe it's slashing with its like nose or its eyebrows. But yeah, like I told you, every club has like an ace, and that Pikachu deck I feel like is kind of brutal. I really think it's really tough to deal with, just because it has like different like resistances and stuff. I don't know. I don't like playing against it at all. It got tails, didn't it? Or heads. That sucks. We have a switch though, right? Yes. So what we can do here is we can switch into Diglett, and Diglett has a free retreat cost, and we switch right on back to Dugtrio and get rid of that paralysis. Again, that's why like full heal's not a great card, because switch has way more practicality. You can use switch. Yes, I just used it to heal a status ailment. But also, you could use it for other things, too. You don't have to do what I just did, right? You could use it to literally switch if you wanted to, you know? Guys, that's it. He has no more bench Pokemon, and we can do 80 damage here. I was really hoping we were going to get 4 fighting energy. I don't know if I've ever even seen Earthquake. Well, we're not going to today, so... But I'm sure it would have been cool. Oh, he has Defender. Oh, we did not win. Okay, never mind. Hold on. We might still see Earthquake. Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe I got ahead of myself. I forgot he had a Defender on. Okay. Well, we might get lucky. Right now, we're not getting too lucky here. Alright, nothing I can do. The good news is if he decides to go for Thunder Punch, there's a 50% chance he just knocks himself out. So, I don't know if he will. I think he's just gonna stall with Electabuzz. Well, he played Tauros, so this duel's not over yet. So. Oh, here we go. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna use Earthquake just yet, only because, you know, it does damage to your bench. And I don't want to do that yet, so there's no real reason to do that. We'll have our finishing blow be Earthquake. That'll be pretty based. I must have seen this attack before, right? Surely I have. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna drop that old EQ on him. This is gonna be super cool. That's it. That's super lame. That wasn't cool at all. There's so many cooler animations. I think that's like the Hydro Pump animation, which I think fits it better. That was so lame. Oh well. That did suck. For 4 energies, they didn't have something like unique for that. That's such a build up. All right, there's a lightning medal. The screen had to fade out for that one, alright? Look, we got 2 medals! Woohoo! That's so fun. I love how the background builds up. How awesome is that, right? Alright. And we got Mystery. Come on! Double colorless, baby! Come on. Alright. Hey, we got energy removal. That's great. Dragonair's fun. Hey, Rhydon. We could play that deck, I guess. Alright, and... Oh! Based. Man, it really wants us to play Persian here. Oh, this rules. Alright, guys. Well, it's probably gonna be it. I think what we should do, though, is maybe mess around here real quick. We definitely want a second energy removal in. And we definitely want a second double colorless in here. I think we're gonna ditch Nidoran and friends. I think Nidoran has served his purpose. I think we're going straight fighting in colorless for the time being. You know, it's been a good romp, but I think we're gonna do the fighting in colorless for a minute because I feel like we have some stuff for it. I know 07 Nidoran. I might change my mind on it later, but it just feels like we have the cards for this right now. So I think it could be fun. So let's play Persian. I kind of like that. And man, I really, really wish I had either another Machop or Hitmonchan, but we don't. I think what I'll do is I'll put another Machop in. And either another fighting energy. I might just put another fighting energy in just because we don't really have lots of draw. So yeah. There we go. And this is now Diglett and friends. Look, Diglett, you know, kind of shined, all right? Diglett's gonna be the next one getting the boot. Probably. All right, there we go. We got a deck for next time. Diglett earned it, honestly. Really did. This song rules, right? This song rules too. If I leave here right now, we'll have to do something, which is why I'm not going anywhere. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for Thursday for more trading card game. And tomorrow on Wednesday is Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Both streams will start at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'll catch you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.